Imagine this. You're scrolling through your feed, minding your business, when you see the headline, Caribbean Film Awards to be held in Delaware. Not Kingston, not Port of Spain, not Bridgetown, Delaware. Now, before you start scratching your head, let me tell you something. This isn't just a location issue. It's a signal, a sign of where the Caribbean is right now, and where we could be if we actually built the stages our culture deserves. Because the world wants our stories. But the stage still doesn't have a home. Good morning, Chronicles crew. Welcome back to another episode of Caribbean Chronicles by Joss. Today, we're diving into something bigger than an awards show. We're talking about the awards gap, the space between the culture we create and the infrastructure we don't have yet. Let me bring in the crew. Hey, Dr. K, I heard you're the man who can turn any cultural moment into a dissertation. What's good?
Morning, everyone. I've written a few dissertations in my time. May doesn't think I should publish them.
I never said that.
To the lady who clearly gets under DK's skin, Lady May. Hey, girl.
What's up, my peeps? Just remember, I get paid to play with Dr. K Weakness. And listen, I don't care where the awards are held. I just want to know if they're serving food. What's Delaware known for, by the way? Crab cakes, right?
Then let's get into it. So let's start with the headline I mentioned. The Caribbean Film Awards are being held in Delaware this October. And while it's easy to talk about it, the truth is deeper. This isn't about geography, it's about infrastructure.
Clearly, an awards show isn't just a stage and a microphone. It's sponsors, venues, media partners, distribution networks, production crews, logistics, funding. And right now, the diaspora has more of that machinery than the region.
And honestly, Caribbean people in the diaspora don't play. They will organize a whole cultural festival in a parking lot with 2 tents and a DJ. Meanwhile, back home, we are still arguing about who's booking the venue.
But here's the thing. This isn't a failure. I believe it's a blueprint. It shows us what's possible when the infrastructure exists, and it shows us what we need to build if we want the celebration to come home.
That's right. The diaspora isn't the problem. In fact, we need them. The missing infrastructure is the missing link. And that's something we can fix with regional funding, rotating host islands, unified incentives, and actual investment in cultural spaces.
So basically, Delaware is holding our awards because they have the building. We have the culture. They have the stage. We have the story.
And that's the long and short end of the gap we're talking about today. Linking the awards in Delaware with another big opportunity the Caribbean is sleeping on, FAST TV, free ad-supported streaming. It's the fastest growing segment in entertainment.
FAST is basically cable TV for people who don't want to pay for cable TV, which is everybody.
And here's the kicker. FAST platforms want niche, regional, culturally specific content. They want exactly what the Caribbean produces.
But we don't have a Caribbean FAST network, not one. And that's wild, because this is the lowest barrier, highest upside opportunity we've had in decades.
Imagine a 24/7 Caribbean channel. Awards, music videos, talk shows, morning shows, and the likes, all in one place.
And monetized. Through ads. Through partnerships. Through volume. Fast rewards consistency, not Hollywood budgets.
This is the kind of infrastructure that closes the awards gap. Because when you control distribution, you control visibility. And when you control visibility, you control value. Let's zoom out to the bigger picture. Latin America's streaming market is projected to jump from 11B to nearly 19 by 2030. People are watching more content than ever.
But here's the uncomfortable truth. Almost none of that revenue stays in the region. The platforms are foreign. The algorithms are foreign. The distribution is foreign.
So we're basically seasoning the food, cooking the food, plating the food, and somebody else is running the restaurant.
Where do you come up with these things?
Heteration, the act of hating on someone to diminish another's success. You can't steal my flow, Dr. K.
May.
What?
Anyways, that's the heart of the awards gap. We create the culture, but we don't own the systems that celebrate it, distribute it, or monetize it.
I love you, May. There isn't another like you, and I wouldn't want it any other way. But Joss, you're right. Ownership doesn't mean building a Caribbean Netflix. It means building micro-platforms, niche verticals, diaspora-first distribution models, and regional co-productions.
Pretty much it means building the stage, not waiting for someone else to hand us one.
So, what do we actually do next? Because this podcast isn't about complaining, it's about building. The Delaware situation isn't a joke, it's a mirror. It shows us the infrastructure we haven't built yet.
Well, if we aren't complaining but rather highlighting, I would say the first one is to build a Caribbean FAST network. Start small. Start scrappy. Start now. FAST TV is the biggest opportunity the Caribbean is ignoring. We could have our own channel tomorrow if we organized.
The streaming boom in Latin America also proves the demand is there, but without ownership, we're just exporting culture and importing value.
Stepping in line with Dr. K, I'd say secondly, we need regional co-productions. Jamaica plus Trinidad plus Barbados, that's a power trio.
What if we also push CARICOM for a unified film incentive, one region, one tax credit, one competitive ecosystem?
Don't forget to develop Caribbean-owned distribution channels. Even micro-platforms shift power.
And how about partnering with the diaspora, not just outsourcing to them? They're part of the blueprint. They have the infrastructure. We have the culture. Together, we would be unstoppable. Will they, or why don't they listen to our platform and give us a call? An outside perspective is always necessary in seeing what others might miss, don't you think?
110% agreed with that, my friend.
And just like that, you're back on my good side. Teamwork makes the dream work.
If nothing else, I can guarantee you two will forever be this way, and I wouldn't change a thing. To wrap things up about the Caribbean's creative future, it's not just about the stages we haven't built yet, but about the ones we absolutely can. I will forever say we have the talent, stories, the influence, and just like Black Uhuru says, what we need is solidarity. We have everything we need to build it ourselves. So whether you're a filmmaker, a producer, a policymaker, or someone with a dream and a camera, this is your moment. The world already wants our culture. It's time we own the stage it plays on.
Solidarity is a big tune. The man says everybody wants the same thing, don't they? Everybody wants a happy end.
We want to see the Caribbean have its happy ending, or rather beginning, because we are just getting started. We're not each other's enemy. We all walk on common ground, and if we can find a common shared ground to show the world what we are truly, truly capable of, man, what would that look and feel like?
I'm here for it.
May.
Okay, I'll retreat to my corners.
Thank you for listening to Caribbean Chronicles by Joss. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with someone who's been saying, the Caribbean needs its own platform. They're right, and the moment is here. Let's keep pushing the culture forward. We'll see you next week. Same time, same crew, same mission. Building the future of Caribbean storytelling.
Caribbean Chronicles by Joss is produced by Joss Productions. Copyright 2026. All rights reserved.